How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Ponzo Live channel, where today we will be discussing the great console debate of 2020. With all the prices finally out between the PS5, the Xbox Series X and S, and all the specs viewable to the public, my aim is to do the best to help you understand what a teraflop means, and at the end advise where you should spend your money to get the most performance per dollar. If you appreciate this type of content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. Additionally, the gameplay you're seeing is me playing Call of Duty Mobile on PC with viewers on my stream. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. at twitch.tv/PonzoLive, where I just hit 200 followers. So be sure to join one of the fastest growing communities on Twitch currently. So, the console debate of 2020. This has been one of the craziest years to date with the pandemic, US election, and now developers dropping some of the craziest deals in gaming history. I believe the debate is really between all four platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile, but I believe the real debate lies within the Xbox and the PlayStation, because the other two platforms have pretty clear ranks. First place has to be still the PC. I know PCs are not very budget friendly, but if you are willing to go about $1,000, you can get some serious performance. With the recent release of the new 3080 NVIDIA cards, you can get upwards of 150 frames per second on pretty much any AAA title at 1440p. Optimized or not, which means you can still outperform any system out there. On a budget, I could see where a PC might get outranked by some of the consoles, but if you're willing to spend more than console prices, there's no debate that the PC is much better. There's a reason why it's master race. Down in the last place is still mobile. There have been numerous improvements in mobile games in the past, like phones being able to get up to 90 frames now, but there is not enough storage on a phone to really be in the debate. With games getting larger and larger as time goes on, phones will always be limited due to their storage space. So, that brings us to the last two. Which is better? I will pull up the comparison on the screen now and talk through the table. So looking at the prices of all three consoles, not much to examine here because the PlayStation 5 and the Series X both cost the same price. The digital edition is $100 cheaper, which is very nice because you get pretty much the same hardware for the PlayStation, whereas the Xbox Series S, although there is that very attractive lower price point, you are giving up a lot of performance just looking at the hardware. The release date, Xbox is coming out a little bit earlier, but no, it's pretty much a net neutral at that point. The optical drive, so this is pretty interesting because the Xbox Series S is not compatible for 4K gaming. It looks like the PlayStation 5 and the Series X both have the ability to have 4K in there. So that's something definitely to consider. The PlayStation 5 Digital Edition and the Series X are all in net neutral, and the Series S loses out on that one. The RAM looks pretty interesting. On the surface, it looks like the PlayStation 5 and the Series X both have the same amount of RAM, but it's interesting that PlayStation 5 lists that it's 256-bit. Does that mean that it's faster? We don't know, and this is one of the questions that we will have up until launch date. The Series S has a significantly lower amount of RAM, even though they are the same speed, GDDR6, but the 10 gigabytes, you're definitely going to notice a performance drop if you try to compare it to its $200 more price point brethren. The memory bandwidth, I think the PlayStation 5 really excels at this area. 448 gigabits per second, that is pretty hard to beat. It does not list the bandwidth size, so at this point we have to assume that it's able to process that amount of memory per second. With the Series X, it looks like it's 10 gigabit at 560 per second, 6 gigabit at 335 gigabits per second. So it looks like 10 gigs of RAM is faster and 6 gigs of RAM is slower. So once again, this is going to come down to launch date to see what the real difference is in the memory speeds to determine who's the real winner here. Series S looks like it is significantly slower, which is still reflected in that price point. But still, for a $300 console, it's an upgrade from, the Xbox One. The CPU looks like both systems have 8 Zen 2 cores for their processor. But looking at the speeds, 3.5 gigahertz versus 3.8 gigahertz is not that significant, but due to the Xbox Series S having a slightly faster processor, we're going to have to give the nod to them. And it's very nice because you get this extremely fast processor still in the Series S, which is at the lower price point. The GPU, got to give it to the Xbox Series X here. What a teraflop means is essentially just the processing power of it, and the CUs at the speeds there is just how much information can get passed through the CPU to the GPU and across the whole system. The PlayStation 5 has 10.28 teraflops, whereas the Series X has 12. There are 36 CUs for the PlayStation 5 at 2.23 gigahertz, whereas at the Series X, you have 52 CUs at 1.825 gigahertz. So on paper, it looks like the Series X is quite a bit faster than the PlayStation 5. But once again, we're not going to know until launch date, so we're going to have to give the nod to the Series X. Video output, it looks like they both have 4K with 8K support, both up to 120 hertz. So both of them should have no problem maintaining 120 frames per second, which is going to be a massive improvement. Your frame rate is essentially going to be doubling from what you use now on your current console if you do have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So that is definitely a lot to look forward to, as well as the Series X. Both have 1440p gaming, 4K support through upscaling, and 120 frames per second. So all of them at a net neutral even there. Now here with the peak GPU shader throughput, we're still looking for what that's going to be for the PlayStation 5, even this late into the launch cycle and the marketing time. Whereas the Series X and the Series S both have variable rate shading, which prioritize individual shading. Essentially, this means that it's going to prioritize the bigger chunks before the smaller chunks so that you can get a lot faster load times for your shading. So we're just going to have to give the nod to the Xbox Series X here. The data transfer speed, it looks like the PlayStation 5 is going to have the faster data transfer speed. Through all of the marketing that PlayStation has been doing, they want to make it so the load times are close to non-existent, whereas the Xbox Series S is looking for graphical performance. So it really comes down to what you really prioritize. Do you want your games to look better and run smoother, or do you want your games to load faster and have less wait time? That is going to be a very big trade-off when you're looking at these two systems. Xbox Series X wins for the storage. 1 terabyte is a lot of space. And even though there's 825 gigs of SSD storage, it's hard to beat 1 terabyte. It also does have external storage capability. With the Xbox Series S, you get a Seagate 1 terabyte SSD expansion card. Whereas with the PlayStation 5, you do have that NVMe slot. So that sounds pretty interesting. I've never seen an NVMe go into a console. But I mean, once again, if you're getting 2 terabytes of memory off the rip, that's pretty hard to beat. Both have backwards compatibility. Both are going to have remote play streaming services. Quick resume seems pretty interesting. Xbox Series X says that it's going to be able to have multiple games open at once versus the PlayStation 5. We're still waiting to see that. So I think that's kind of a minor detail, but still something that the Xbox can tout for its service. And the USB, still waiting for the PlayStation 5, but the Xbox Series X and S look like they have good USB port support, and they both have pretty much the similar AV hookups. So All in total, I'm thinking that just within the console debate, probably the Xbox Series X has more price per performance on paper, with the PlayStation 5 coming in next, the digital edition right after that, and then the Xbox Series S down at the bottom, but still $300 for a console that looks like this really shows that we are in the next generation of gaming. So, after considering everything, I believe the complete rankings are as follows. First place, by and far the PC. Just can't compete with the performance that a PC can provide. Second place has to be the Series X, followed by the PS5 at the third slot. PS5 Digital Edition, if you want to throw that in, right after the PS5. And then the Xbox Series S, right above mobile. There is quite that bit of performance gap between mobile and the Series S, and then the PS5. PS5 and Xbox Series X are pretty neck and neck. And then another little jump between the consoles that go for $499 and the PC. But remember, a lot of this is still speculation, and I'm just really excited when we can get our hands on this and really see the performance come about in person when the consoles are available in mid-November. So, what did you think of my list? Do you agree or disagree? Are you even going to buy one of the new consoles? And if so, which one? Let me know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Additionally, I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday night, and would love to have you come hang out, say hi with me, interact, and just chat about maybe what games you're really looking forward to on these new systems. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and as always, have a nice day, be safe out there, and hope to see you again soon.
Sorry, bro. I was trying, I went over there and kept clicking X, but I just didn't know, what was going on. It wasn't working, unfortunately. I'm sure I'll run up on a different one, though. Oh, I really want to shoot at that guy, but I can't. Because I gotta get safe first. Oh, Z's got him now. Z's about to dookie on him.
Using first aid kit now.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It was
Look at
at
all
this
those people,
moment.
chat. Oh, did I not heal up?
Sneak up.
Oh, gosh. Ah, heal.
You're almost dead.
Yeah, we're both hurting, bro. Okay, there we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Nice. Let's see, where's someone else? Oh, right in here.
Okay.
Hey, let's go. 10 kills, chat. Hog.
Airdrop is coming.
You get him, Z? Yeah, you got him. Honey Badger, nice.
Well, I think the rest of this game, though.
Reloading. Cover me.
The revived flight will arrive in
I
1
think
Hey,
I
bro.
just heard a
Can I
grenade
give
go
you some-
off for me.
Hey, bro, can I give you some gun tips?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, if you use the RUS-7, the Rust, RUS-7 SMG.
Yeah, the Russ.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
coordinate.
The Cordite, yeah.
Yeah, those are golded. AK have bad recoil, so the recoil to them. If you try to aim and shoot, you have to put it
Yeah.
on single shot.
Really? Single shot?
And yeah, single shot.
Can't stay on this chopper.
Damn, we're using this chopper. This is about to blow up. It's gonna blow up any minute. But yeah, I mean, I like the guns that I'm using right now. I have no idea what this gun is. It reminds me a lot of the AN-94, but, you know, it's all good.
It's the ASM-10.
Okay.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Oof.
Lead your target. Lead your target.
Engaging the enemies.
Lead it. Lead your target.
Got him. Oh.
Enemy down.
looking at heads. Boppin' Brothers. Let's keep her going here.
He trapped it up everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy up in here. I trapped up this way. Man, Z is just popping off. I hear him.
Why do Z remind me of me?
Ha! Because you're both goated, I'm sure. I hear him. He's super close.
I wish he had died. He just stepped in the whole trap.
Yeah, he just had no idea what was going on.
Like, he was like, ooh, look at airdrop. This should give me some shield.
I wish, man. I wish.
Go ahead, go test it out.
Yeah?
Yeah, go test it out, bro. I give you some 100 shield.
Where?
Yeah, bro, you didn't scan my dog tag. You didn't scan my dog tag.
Yeah, I thought I did. Dude, I'm sorry. I just have no idea what's going on in this game,
You can
honestly.
scan it right now. Like, you can scan it where you're standing.
How?
Just try every button and see what works. Just try every button. See what works. Bro,
Bro,
the
I'm
last
drunk.
The last
drive
revived
is
flight
bugging.
will arrive in 1 minute.
It's bugging. I'll have to figure this out after this game.
Z, you can't. No, Z can't do it. Dang it.
Yeah.
I want to at least get a kill in. I had to do
It's gonna
something
be
for my
over
little
soon,
brother. I had to help my little brother with his Minecraft house.
Oh, yeah? How big's the... Or, like, how long have you been working on the house?
Oh, we've been working on it for like a couple months
Your
now.
terminal is
Damn.
almost ready.
People keep raiding us, so we have to keep on.
Down to the last
Dude, you
5
can't take that. People raiding you? Hell no, bro.
Bro, but I don't be on all the time. because
Oh,
I have
yeah.
school. He don't.
You don't?
The safe zone is collapsing.
No. He's lucky.
So it's really up to
He don't
him.
start school till,
Yeah.
he don't start school till next month.
Damn.
And the server he's playing on the hardcore server, so you already
Oh,
know
wow.
he's
So when
dead.
you die, you die.
Yes.
Yeah, hardcore is hard. Dude, that's... I was never that good at Minecraft.
Yeah, like he's good at it, but like he just don't know how to craft. Craft the like trapdoors. Yeah, I have to help him with that. That's what I have to help him with.
Yeah, I'm not really that good. You're troll the last guy? Oh, hell yeah, yeah. I'll just let you have fun with it, man. I ain't try to quick scope for sure, but...
Yo, jump on top of his head.
360. Can I even do that? I don't think my... Maybe I'll try it. I'll try to hit a 360.
Bro, your laugh, though. Bro, your laugh, though. What is that?
Bro, you making fun of my laugh?
Yeah, bro, this.
Only 2 teams left. Getting
What
close
is
to
it?
victory.
What is that? Yeah, I know,
Creepy
bro.
animation.
I know, but I ain't, you know. I'm proud of my laugh. It took me years to get proud of my laugh. My girlfriend likes
It's
it,
not
and
your
that's all
laugh.
that matters, bro.
Yeah, my girlfriend likes me because I'm me. Oh, wait, I forgot. I don't have a girlfriend.
Almost ready.
Alright, where are these last people, bro? Oh, this is just one dude left.
And no, look, TikTok be like, I like you. You
Yeah.
got him, boys, as a friend. Da-da, 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 da-da.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Where is it?
I was there to stay. Then you walked away. You were the one that was stuck in my heart.
This is Stu about to
You
do.
got a boy.
Oh, what is going on, chat? He's trying to catch him in the trap. He's a bot. He's totally a bot.
Defense.
He's not a real player.
We have a winner.
Totally not a real player. Nice. Hey, chat, that's another dub. I like it. I like it. Let's get, that's a 16 kill dub too. Wow, look
Oh
at that,
my God.
chat. Moving up in the world. 15 kills, out fragged Z. That's pretty good. Ah.
Bro, imagine if I had to play, bro. Imagine how many kills we could have had all together.
I know, we would have destroyed that lobby, bro. We'll get to the next one though, for
I
sure.
know. Yeah.
We'll definitely get the next one. GG, sweat. Huge sweat up in here. You know, that's